Sagittarius, welcome to your career and financial tarot reading for September 2025. We're going to do tarot and oracle cards as usual, guys. And it looks like these cards wanted to fly out for you when I say Sagittarius. This is about a stroke of prosperity, feeling like things are on the up and up and having peace, okay? And that feels like what's coming towards you guys, all right? I do see a lot of you may be going through some struggles, or maybe you have a lot of bills to pay, and we'll get into it, guys, but there's a lot of uplifting energy coming up for you guys, okay? So this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs. Claim it down below. Let me know how it resonates. I'd love to hear from you. And of course, personal reads. You can check out my profile page. All my details there. Message me if anything. So let's get into it, Sag. So we have this good energy showing up, and I see it's like you guys are overcoming a lot of things. Okay, it looks like more petty fights than anything. Maybe some of you may be going through some type of separation. I do see a lot of releasement from the past with flashback and freedom. Okay, so this is about the past, basically past things you used to do, old colleagues or anything like in your past. And freedom is almost like the full card. It is technically more financial freedom and setting yourself free of something. Okay, so it's like having more independence in some aspect of your life, and it looks like it's something that you're looking for now. This looks like a lot of big changes. I see a lot of new commitments coming on and overcoming. So some of you, you may not find a great match exactly in September. Don't give up hope, okay? Because this is looking, you guys may be looking for a new job, new homes, could be some of you new partners. And I see great match on the verge of finding that great match that basically, looking at this, puts all the dominoes into place. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of you like taking on and doing as much as you can. All right. So I see there's a period of frozen situation. You see how it's like the past looking, and then it directly shifts to something new. Your message came out in little bits here showing the difference in energy where you're stuck, you're frozen in something, not sure what to do. I mean, many reasons for this: emotional, financial, no work, the job market, whatever. And then I see long-term commitment, something you can commit to, entering a new contract, a job, something related to your career, finances, and ambition, Sagittarius. All right, so now when I pull here, I see many choices. Okay, so some of you looking, you may have a lot of options, more than you realize with this card. And I see, trusting your intuition, going within, and then protection from the sea. This is like lying low energy, okay? And I do see some drama here. We'll get into that. So this is like you're being protected, lying low. I do see some type of authority figure in your life, someone with some type of power or control that maybe you have to check in with them. Could be manager, boss, spouse, whichever, landlord. Okay, so and I see an ending. All right, something is ending here. All right, and that is what this great match is. This freedom is if you guys keep going. All right, so we have Five of Pentacles. All right, now I don't normally take reversals, but this is like overcoming bills. You see, this guy is calculating bills, losses, past due, feeling left out in the cold, hardship, illness, anything like that. It came out reverse. Looking at the end of this rainbow, I see you guys getting two pots of gold. Okay, so I'm going to take it here, but in the meantime, it's like it's a struggle. There could be petty fights, multiple people around this, competition to get what you want, and then I have boom, the Three of Swords here, which is a heartbreak card, sadness, losses. When it comes to finances, that could be having losses in finances, or maybe some of you are literally separating from something, a job, whatever your current circumstances is, something, or it's just making you sad, because it's like too much to handle. So now I do see like Four of Cups. This may have made some of you withdrawn. You may be needing to stay in more with this card. You may be just withdrawn from all the stress for a bit in September, maybe in the beginning or so, because reading your timeline or the upcoming energies, you guys may hit this at different times. I see Five of Cups. You see someone here with some wine glasses and thinking about the losses, but there's still two cups full there, and that is to stay positive, okay? But some of this, it may be getting to you guys. And there's that intuition card, like the spiritual work card, looking within, trusting your intuition on something. Because somehow Sagittarius, with this great match, all right, it's like trusting your intuition. Six of Cups, again about the past. Okay, now this card is also could be children too, innocence, okay, nostalgia. Now if you are trusting your instincts, reflecting on the past, it could be past decisions, maybe how you spent your money. It could be something light like that, or it could be major changes with nostalgia, or even making peace. Because I see you Nine of Pentacles. That is, you see them holding all those gold coins, guys. That is all about like needing for naught. It's a state, whether you're coupled or single, that is a state of being very comfortable financially. Okay, it's one coin away from the 10. All right, so Now I see you smoothing out obstacles, Six of Swords, and then we have Justice. So this could be fairness, good karma coming to you, okay? It could also be legal contracts, entering into new contracts, any type of legal where it involves the court, okay? Or something of that nature where we're getting into literal things. And then I see the Ace of Cups, new beginnings and a happiness and abundance, all right? So this could literally be like moving. This could be like, you know, cementing, entering some of new contracts, getting over obstacles regardless, though, all right? And I do see it's going to come from you changing the way you do things. There's a lot about the past here. You may think about your past spending habits, what your motivations were, and, you know, the gears in your head start turning. Innovation, changing the way you do things, but it's going to take courage, okay? Because I see drama. Now, this could be, I've seen this card come up. I've seen comments from you guys where it's like, you know, actually drama is at home. So it could be at home, at work, somewhere in your life. This is about avoiding negative energy. And this is why maybe this innovation that you're going to do, this change is going to cause drama too. You know, we'll see. But I do see some of you guys have issues with authority figures. So take it how it resonates, Sagittarius. But either way, you are rolling the dice and taking a chance on something. Because trusting our gut instinct sometimes does feel like rolling the dice at times. Okay. If anyone's ever trusted a gut instinct and it was like you know, sometimes you don't always have time to find the logic in it and then it works out, right? That's just kind of what your reading is. And of course, you searching and putting in that elbow grease. Okay. So now I see you guys, 10 of Wands, okay? Doing whatever you can. Here we go. Six of Pentacles. Giving, but there's also higher incomes, being in the position to give, all right? And then we have the Emperor, power moves. You see that contract there? There's a lot about long-term commitments, new contracts. Some of you may even be getting another home with this energy, moving or finding a new job, finding some type of new thing. You could even be transferring the departments in your own company, you know, like settling on different terms with this. But it's beautiful energy. So you're going to be feeling like a boss and making boss moves. Okay. I should title that this reading. Okay. And it's going to bring a lot of healing. Here we go. Divine timing. You all are going to have different stories on when divine timing is going to be up, especially with big long-term commitments like this, okay, depending on your situations. All right, do check your sun, moon, Venus, and rising for all your messages, guys. Personal reads, again, you can check out my Sand Store link. I hope that helps, Sag. Take care, guys.